When you look up at the night sky, you are not just looking at stars. You are looking into the past. It's a simple idea, yet honestly, it's one of the most profound concepts in all of science. Light, the messenger that carries the images of stars and galaxies to our eyes, travels at a finite speed. It's incredibly fast, but it's not instant. This means that when we see the light from a distant object, we're seeing it as it was when the light first began its long journey across the cosmos. The light from our own sun takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. Think of the universe as a vast ancient history book. Each page is a different era, a different epoch in its long and dramatic story. The problem is that this book isn't laid out neatly for us to read. Instead, its pages are scattered across space and time. To read this book, we need to look outwards, across incredible distances. The story of seeing into the past truly begins with the Hubble Space Telescope. Launched in 1990, Hubble gave us a view of the universe with unprecedented clarity. It orbited high above the clouds and atmospheric distortion. In 1995, the director of the Space Telescope Science Institute, Robert Williams, decided to take a huge risk. He wanted to point Hubble at a tiny, completely dark patch of sky near the Big Dipper. He wanted to stare at this spot for 10 consecutive days. The tiny, dark patch of sky was not empty. It was teeming with life, not in the biological sense, but with galaxies. There were over 3,000 of them in that single image. While Hubble's views in visible light were stunning, astronomers knew that to see even further back in time, they needed to look beyond the colors our eyes can perceive. This is because of a phenomenon called redshift. The successor to Hubble is the James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST, an observatory that represents a monumental leap in our ability to see the early universe. A mirror this large could not be launched in one piece, so it was ingeniously designed to be made of 18 hexagonal segments that unfolded in space. Peering into the deep fields was like opening a cosmic zoo, one filled with an astonishing diversity of galactic species. In the most distant reaches of the deep fields, corresponding to the earliest epochs of the universe, the galaxies looked very different from the ones in our local neighborhood. They were generally smaller, more chaotic, and much bluer in color. These early galaxies were often described as train wrecks or tadpoles. It is through this violent, messy process of mergers that galaxies gradually increase in size and mass. Perhaps the most profound lesson from our deepest cosmic views is the story of the universe's emergence from darkness. After the Big Bang, the universe cooled and entered a period known as the Cosmic Dark Ages. They are allowing us to witness the moment the first lights in the universe were switched on. They produced vast amounts of high-energy ultraviolet radiation that streamed out into the surrounding hydrogen fog. This intense light acted like a cosmic blowtorch, gradually cleared the fog from the entire universe. Our journey into the deep fields of space has taken us across billions of years. The elements that make up our planet, our bodies, and everything we see around us were forged inside stars. The light from the deep fields connects us directly to this grand cosmic history. When we look at an image containing thousands of galaxies, each one a home to billions of stars and potentially countless worlds, our own concerns can seem very small. The telescopes that capture this ancient light are triumphs of human ingenuity and collaboration. We are all inhabitants of a small, fragile planet, looking out at the same cosmic ocean. The story of deep field astronomy is, at its heart, a story about human curiosity. The next generation of giant ground-based telescopes is already under construction, promising to work alongside Webb to provide an even clearer view of our cosmic origins. The future of this exploration is as boundless as the universe itself. Ultimately, the deep fields teach us a powerful lesson about our own potential. They show what humanity can achieve when we work together, driven by curiosity and a shared desire for discovery. The endless curiosity that drives us to explore the stars is the same quality that can help us solve the challenges we face here on Earth. The journey into deep space is also a journey into ourselves, a quest to understand our place and our purpose in this magnificent universe.